Welcome friends! Today we are going to continue our journey through the Hitman game playing as a shadow assassin. I have gone into details on what this challenge is all about, so please feel free to check out the first episode for the details. Basically, we are allowed to take out anyone on the map by any means necessary, and in order to offset this freedom, we will set some limitations in place, which you can see on the screen right now. But for this particular map, I have decided to up the ante and add another rule, and that is all non-accident kills have to be done with a saber. I hope this will be fun to watch, so let's go and take a look at what happens in Sapienza. And we start at the default location, carrying nothing in our pockets. This map is unique in that the ICA has prepared a safe house right next to the Villa Carusa, where we could get a gun, a knife and exploding golf ball. But let's pretend that none of that exists and rely on our own skills and wit. The villa is quite old, so it is no trouble at all to get inside unnoticed, even on a master difficulty. Once inside, we are trespassing, and it will be that way for the most of the run. Across the yard we see a fountain with a hidden entrance behind the water curtain, but first we will collect exactly 3 coins, which someone dropped in here for luck. We don't really need luck where we are going, all we need is precision and attention to the details. This guy here could be trouble, but he just finished his smoke, so we will sneak by and leave him be. Now we are coming out of the cellar and into main areas of the villa. This area is crawling with servants and guards, so we will try to tend to the service ways to stay out of sight. We will grab this fire extinguisher off the wall. The main advantage of this item for us is that it has rather large hitbox. We can see the pair of sabers on display, hanging high up on the wall, so let's make our move. We have to do a tricky throw. The saber can get caught on a wall lamp or fall behind the bench, but this was executed perfectly, and now we are armed and very dangerous, as you will soon see. Now we just need to get outside, and for that we will use the first one of the 3 coins. 2 ladies by the window will have this infinitely long conversation, which we just have to interrupt. One of them will get back to work, and the other will go investigate. Of course, we will seize this opportunity and quickly dash to the observatory building. It is time to get our saber ready, as we quietly approach this man behind the corner. We are not eager to take out unarmed innocent people, but of course would do it out of necessity. However, this guy here is an armed bodyguard, so we will have no mercy. We will get his gun and get the body out of sight. Now we need to quickly move into the next room, Silvio's personal research lab. And we do it just in time. The door opens, and in the bright sunlight we clearly see our first target, Silvio Carusa. He is followed by 2 guards, who are by his side at all times. All in all, they do a great job protecting their boss, but they make a fatal mistake when they stop covering each other's back. We take just 1 guard down, and now Silvio is in our hands.
Target down. Next up, Francesca DeSantis.
According to our rules, we don't need to hide Carusa's body, but we will do so to avoid the second guard raising an alarm. We will clean up after ourselves and leave the poor guy wondering, where is everybody? We need to stop for a bit and wait for the camera to look away and then continue up the stairs. The last item we need to finish this run is located in the study. On the table there someone left a powder charge. How clumsy. We will grab it and continue outside. We should not rush though, there is a guard patrolling this area. Let's not waste time taking him out and simply climb to the roof. Once there, we immediately see 2 things we should worry about: the guard and the camera. We could push the poor guy off the roof without violating the saber rule, since it would be an accident kill, but by the time we get there, he sits down. Oh well. In Hitman, you cannot attack a sitting target silently from such an angle, so we will use a second coin to make him stand up and expose himself.
Awesome.
In the attic we will trigger a conversation between the two guards by the safe, and as soon as they are done talking, they will turn around and see us. So the clock is ticking. From here on we need to be lightning quick. We need to shut down the cameras, and the guy in the control room is certainly in our way. So we need to put the sabers to work and destroy the evidence. Unfortunately, during the alarm, people might stumble upon it. This room has no crates for the bodies, and there are people right outside the door. So we throw this poor guy out of the window, and then we'll hide him in a crate. But remember, our time is running out, so we need to quickly run up the stairs and dash through the attic. And here, the two guys turn around and we barely manage to slip past them unnoticed. Great timing! Back on the roof we can catch our breath and get a breathtaking look at the Sapienza rooftops. Magnificent view, wouldn't you say? Still, there is a lot to be done. Let's carefully climb down and take a look at our next target, Francesca DeSantis. It appears that she is looking for something. A little security policy on Silvio Caruso's side. We open the door and change our view from the right shoulder to the left for a better aim.
Two targets down. Now destroy the virus.
This second kill was made in the plain view of your bodyguard, so we know. An alarm will be raised soon. Let's bail from the roof and run down the stairs. Remember, we have shut the surveillance system down, so we do not have to worry about cameras anymore. Out in the bright Italian sun, we will prepare to use our third and last coin to distract the guard by the pool. And just in time. As soon as he starts walking, alarm sounds. But we are now far away from danger. Our goal now lies down below. Deep in the caves below the villa, there is a secret lab, which we need to penetrate and destroy the virus prototype developed there. But first, let's escape the villa, down and through the narrow path that leads to the pier. There are multiple ways to get to the lab, but bold as we are, we will enter the lab with a bang. Remember the powder charge we picked up earlier? As soon as this guy walks away, we'll throw it next to this flimsy looking wall and use the gun we got from one of the bodyguards back at the villa.
Man, something detonated in the proximity. We could have some kind of extremist on our hands.
The only thing left in our inventory at this point is the gun, and we intend to use it. While the security people investigate the sudden explosion, we will take a short walk around just so no one gets suspicious.
Check your flank. I understand.
Surprisingly, for such a loud explosion, they are quickly calming down and getting back to their posts, and foolishly never look over the shoulder. Let's follow them downstairs and deep into the cave. As soon as the path is clear, let's quickly dash toward the back wall so we don't get spotted.
Ether's field lab. You made it. The virus prototype will be close by. Look for some type of quarantine unit.
Here is our escape plane, guarded by some mercenary. Unlucky for him, he has to go for a swim. An accident kill, so the saber rule still stands. We will follow the narrow ledge and climb up to the best shooting position. You see, they build a lab in the cave, which is full of stalactites, and the virus prototype happens to be right beneath one of them.
All objectives complete. Now head towards an exit.
Great! The only thing left is to drop the gun and start the engines. Very clean work, 47. The virus is destroyed and the world is safe once again. If you think that what you have seen so far is not half bad, I would appreciate a like from you. A simple mouse click goes long way for me. And if you have something to say about the Shadow Assassin challenge, I would be delighted to read about this in the comments below. I truly value any feedback. And, as far as the series goes, you can see that there is much more to be done, and I would hate to do this alone, so please, subscribe for more. Thank you, and I hope to see you all next time. Same place.